for the CZ. Where is he playing? Let me have a look. Nitro is playing up close to the CZ. So far, so good. Damage being done. He's down. So is Pimp. So is DGM. Not so good now.
It's a waterfall.
What's the waterfall?
And all the waters are gone.
What?
I don't know, I had something in my mind there that just didn't play out properly. I can't. I think it's too late. I think maybe you're on something with the hallucinogens that you were mentioning earlier. But we shall move on.
That was gibberish.
It was absolute gibberish, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometimes that happens.
Even for me.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. You just got to move on. Accept it and move on.
SK off to a good start. Hiko on a Nova. It's interesting though. Well, okay. He's obviously watched my video
1
there.
HP.
See, I described the Nova as a shotgun. I'm coming back to it actually because Liquid have an opportunity to potentially win this round. Especially with the CZ on Nitro. Never mind, he's dead. 2 deagles on the final 2 plays for the CT side. Now there's 1 player left, it's Pimp. So, well, I mean, he could 1-deag 2 of these 3 players. There's 1. There's another 1. Cold Zero, 62 HP. Now things have become despicable, deplorable, less than desirable.
Not quite the Nostradamus, because there was no 3rd kill. I like how you described that when you were mentioning Hiko with the shotgun there. You said you described the Nova as a shotgun, and then you ended it. So I described the Nova as a shotgun.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know, because the purpose of the Nova, the long barrel, is to keep the shots in a tighter spread over a longer distance. That's true for CSGO as well. But up close, I wondered about its efficacy because you really need to be on point, and they're moving so quickly. I would say a lot of the time it's going to be really hard to be effective in that spot. Not for Hiko though. Hiko too calm. He doesn't feel the pressure. He's so chilled out. Even when his team... The only thing that gets Hiko annoyed is when he's playing matchmaking to get a rank, so he can play with me when I'm in a hotel at laptop. And he thinks he has to win or play again. And he's losing because his team are completely ridiculous. That's what gets him irritated. But, you know, other than that, he's pretty chilled out in most situations, a great many situations. So, you know, using a Nova in that situation, I mean, maybe that helps.
Yep. Looks after me at the Columbus after party. Found me at 6 AM. It's like, I'm gonna take you to a diner, get you some waffles, get you right. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
We've had some interesting times with Hiko.
Yeah, indeed we have.
Most of which, yeah.
Just leave that there. Don't ask him about that. Don't ask him about that. Anyway, moving forwards, it's AWP for Fallen, 1 AWP, and double AWP here for Liquid. Pimp on the AWP. That's quite cool to see that. Playing the belong position in the upper area. So if SK were to go with any pokes, Pimp would have quite the advantage. But I feel like SK will be running a really good round against this. And I love how First still rocking that Mac 10 because 3 of the players don't have helmet. In fact, 4 of the players don't have helmets for Liquid, so the Mac 10 could be awesome.
Yes.
So let's have a look and see how it all comes together.
If we can make it through... Oh, they're going to A. I was going to say make it through to B. Maybe around trains, it'll be interesting. But playing close to the site, it could be interesting as well. But First dead. So there's no longer any interest. Moving towards the B-bomb site, Hiko's position. SK seems to be scrambling from left to right at the moment. And Hiko and co maybe preying on this for this particular round. Liquid yet to get their first round on the board though. 4 versus 2 looks good on this occasion. Down goes Fallen as well. 3K for Hiko so far. Nitro finishes things off.
I just realized, by the way, James, some of the most exciting matches that we've ever casted have involved both of these teams. Both of these teams, both Liquid and SK. Some of the hypest moments for us at Majors have involved them.
That is a good observation.
I was just thinking how, you know, fondly I look at Liquid because of those moments. So An exciting team to watch, that is for sure, as RSK. Here come the nades back into the yard. It was a slow play previously upon these grenades, upon the launching of these nades, the deploying of these nades. And this time, once again, SK will run it around slowly. Liquid do not know what's going on behind the smoke, but Elige is going to find out. He's going to get the kill on Taco. And now they've got to know. The rotation starts to come in, but it's too late. The bomb side has been taken. Nice forward smoke here to allow Liquid to get out of the choke point, or maybe not. There's a hail of grenades, a hail of bullets. And death is all that is there for the Liquid players.
Chunks of death?
Chunks of death everywhere, filling the screen. Inescapable, unavoidable, uncontestable chunks of death.
But are they filling... Well, I'll come back to this. Are they filling by falling from top to bottom, Dan? Or are they building from the top? Or are they coming in from the sides? You'll have to figure this out. I like the responsive smoke grenade from Nitro around E-Box. He basically contributed to a T-smoke to make a wall of smoke around main, which kind of cut the site in half down the middle horizontally if you're looking at the minimap in your top left corner. But I wonder what Liquid would aim to do with that. I mean, perhaps it could funnel players towards an AWP if he's over towards Ivy. I hope to see more in that situation. Because some other teams, you know, you see an execute coming in towards A, and they will smoke off Pop Dog. And then they'll go around E-Box and look towards main. But on that round, Nitro just kind of completed a wall of smoke. But then SK went elsewhere after the frag came in from the high zone. Anyway, both teams back on the buy now. Pimp on a scoot. FNX over towards Ivy. And we may find ourselves with a slow train. Crazy how things started so quickly, so fast with Godsent on Overpass versus G2. And now we go to a more traditional pace, if you will. Down goes Pimp. Fallen ever dangerous one on this map.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, just Taco stalking the secret position here. Just stalking, seeing what is up. His teammates are ready to go for some nades, for some harassment, for some entries. Boom, there's a drop. Oh, JDM's on point. The trade from Cold is brilliant, though, with the AK long range. Picks up the kill on the JDM before he can reposition, but Hika refrags it. Very nicely done there. However, Taco comes in. We get the trades upon trades. The bomb, it's in no man's land right now. It's all the way back in secret. And Elige and Nitro wondering what's going on at this point. 2-on-2 with 30 seconds to go. The bomb will be found by Fur. But still, there's a lot of work to be done. Will he decide to go A or B? He can go either. He's going to choose to go Pop Dog because FNX is already there. Connector smoked off. They feel like they have the CTs choked off in that stranglehold. Let's see if they can keep them there, though.
FNX with that great positioning. Oh, no. He's been exposed. The boost. Wasn't expecting that. There's a Molotov on the floor as well. 10 seconds. FNX is running away from the bomb. Does he push? He's got time to plant the bomb. And Elige, if he gives his position away, he's got 12 HP. So he has to walk. FNX is going to expect him so close. Oh no, he gets the knife out. He thinks he's not close. Elige creeping around the corner like DDK in a club, and it's going to pay off for him.
How would you know?
I went to a club once.
The only time I've been to somewhat of a club with you ever, I think, was in Serbia last year.
Minsk? We went to a club in Minsk.
Did we?
The after party place was a club.
I don't remember that after party. Oh yes, yes.
There you go.
I remember. Yeah.
There you go.
That's where the picture of Henry G with a pineapple in his face came from.
Oh, and I was fisting it. Yeah.
Yeah, you were putting the pineapple in his mouth.
I wasn't putting the pineapple in his mouth.
He has an entire pineapple. It's bigger than his head.
I was putting my fist through the pineapple. UMPs on Pimp and to Nitro. I feel like I need to tweet a picture of that picture now.
I'm sure it's been out there before.
I know, but yeah. A minute 30 on the clock for SK. That was a hilarious time. I've never seen him that drunk before. FNX moving through Ivy. JDM around connector and B, and again, this is a common position. I first saw Envy doing this actually, where the AWPer's in connector, but looking on the high ground. He's looking at the low ground, of course, but from his position, normally you would see the AWPer looking at the high ground, and then Hiko would be a bit more forward looking at the low ground. That's the more traditional setup. First noticed that with KNS. Oh, Nitro. Not expecting him to be so advanced. He's in trouble now. He needs help. This may pull a rotation. It's causing ENG to move, I think he's going up the ladder actually, to the Heaven position. We've got trades on the site going in favor of the UMPs for the most part. For heavily tagged, and I don't know if they realized that ENG was up high. He's gone down low now, and he takes down cold0. So it's just falling apart for SK. 30 seconds left. They've still got the bomb, and somehow Nitro has pushed Ivy, in fact, rotating round to main. So that clock is ticking faster than they expect. Fallen. Will he twig? Will he realize what's going on? He's looking for the Ivy player. He knows he's not dead, but where is he?
Oh, the fake comes in. He comes off the bomb because he hears the stepping. Deals with that guy, but there's more where that follows. He's got to come off the bomb again, but now he's the last man standing. He can't afford to do this. He has to plant. He now has no time to plant, and he knows it. And Hiko knows it as well, and that's going to be that. It's quite sad for Fallen because he tried to plant like 3 times. Every time someone's running at him, he's okay. Got to come off the bomb, kill you. All right, back to planting. Oh, again, another guy coming. Just couldn't quite get the moment to plant the bomb there, unfortunately. But Liquid will be quite happy with that. Winning another round. Is that another round through time or similar situation? Okay, no, it wasn't. But there's been a lot of rounds that have really gone to the last few seconds for SK here. A lot of rounds.
ENG with the looking for the meat shots with the Mag 7. Only the one gun onto SK in this round. That's Fallen with the AK and armor. He has a lot to do. First made his way down though, but again the meat shots are real. Love a bit of Mag 7. I love that Mag 7 is a legit full buy in certain positions on various maps. That's so awesome.
Yeah, situational usage is legit. And well, not much hope here for SK in this round. Not sure if they can find much. We do apologize for the lack of replays now. Replay man Eamon has been sent home, James.
He's been poisoned by Producer Mike.
Producer Mike.
From afar.
Actually poisoned him, yeah. It's quite a sad tale. But it's the truth. I don't know if it's intentional poisoning or not, but we'll have to find that out. We're launching an investigation. We put Producer Reese on it. And we will relay you the information as we find out. But
wow, they just made you a liar, Dan, because we appear to have replays.
Oh wow, we have replays.
Get wrecked, son.
Alright, now that's a bit awkward now, isn't it?
Yeah. So now you're the compulsive liar rather than Producer Reese. The shoe is on the other foot. And that makes you a compulsive liar. JDM on the 1 AWP for this round, 5 AKs on SK. Can they get back to a lead? The last 3 rounds have been won by Liquid. Difference in setup from Liquid here. We've got JDM playing B, but very deep towards the balcony, towards the upper area rather, which allows 4 people to be here on the A site. ENG trying to put in more work. A nice spray with the final bullets there. Takes F and X down. Still alive. He can remain a nuisance. Numbers sitting out for SK again. Liquid with most of their forces in this direction. Fallen taken down from the side. Cold will trade though. JDM starting to push towards the pop. cold0 hasn't emerged from main just yet. Being careful. 2 Liquid players at the very back of A. And Fur is in an awkward position.
Yeah, how do you get away after the plant here? There is multiple peaks to be had. Playing it pretty passively though, pretty conservatively. So far, they've got the positions to surround the T's, and there is the first kill. JDM very patient, but he picks up the frag he needs to pick up. Now it's about hunting down Cold. His position is now known. Who will be the man to watch for it? Hiko's got the first angle potentially, but he's actually going to go over the train. And Cold is going to have to play a dangerous game here. Smoke onto the bomb. JDM goes for the peak, the wide peak. Oh, the spray is good from Cold. And that is a clutch and a half there for SK. They needed that one. They needed that one. That
is quite the wipeout for the Liquid side. And that has wiped out their economy, not just the players in that round. No defuse for them. And their money's all over the place. Pimp of 4K will buy a Scout. And then we see the Nova back onto Hiko once again.
I guess Patrick's on the replays then, James.
Do you want to speculate?
Yeah. Back to the Nova shotgun action. Your favourites.
Oh dear, that bomb was not meant to fall all the way down in that direction. The flash for Hiko this time. Now see if Pimp can get any work done with his Scout. Doesn't look likely. Tag. But will he get a frag? Nitro moving in. Can he capitalize on that? Probably not. Taco wasn't tagged. Elysian, our last man standing with a 5-7.
So SK able to convert, which is always good to see. Well, I mean, the bomb drop situation was quite hilarious, actually. I mean, it's one of those spots where in Hiko's position, it's almost very confusing. You're like, I don't understand.
I think you can hear it falling down as well.
Yeah, just hear it I hear it grinding down the slope. Well, Liquid are in an interesting spot. They're up against the Bison, James. They're up against the potato gun.
Up against the Bison?
The Bison.
I thought you said bison. Up against a bison, like a large bison.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be nice. I've done a bull run in Spain. I wouldn't want to go up against a bison.
Okay, well, it's time to get those Mag-10s to use, put them to good use against the helmetless players. Ooh, that is a nice start, and that is the Bison gone. They're probably the most useless weapon.
There goes the Bison.
Arguably more useless than the Mag-10 almost. I don't know which is more useless. Personally,
I think it's the best gun to drop to your opponent.
Yeah, with the Bison.
When you have armor.
Yeah.
Because it is somewhat of a free shooter. A very rare gun indeed. I think there was a game we saw some of it on Dust 2, but maybe the least seen gun that's not a Negev.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. It must be the least seen gun outside of the Negev. The Negev is unreasonably costly, whereas the Bison is just a bad choice.
Nitro, he wants to be the hero we need. Oh no, fallen.
Oh, that would have been so good. It's so terrible though.
Imagine if you got a kill with the Bison and managed to escape with the AWP.
That would have been godlike.
That would have been a heroic effort.
It would be quite fun in that sense to see a team go for like a massive disrespect round where they buy like 5 Bisons on to play against an anti-force buy or something, which would be like really risky. But I would love to see that with like a strategy where they just run in like rush B or something, or, you know, keep it simple. 4
AWPs on train. I wish we saw more of that, but then it's difficult for both teams to have the economy for it. Ooh, Taco was close, but Hiko was closer. It's a great start for him. Fast plays from Taco, not going to work out. And the Liege, he's going to be next to peek out, capitalize on Fur being isolated. No trade frag coming in from the T side. So this game is very back and forth at the moment. And, well, 4 AWPs still on the server. JDM going to go down. But there's still work to be done. SK have the time to pick people off with these AWPs.
Yeah, they're playing a pretty slow style against Liquids on their T side. And I guess some teams they go quite aggressive, so it really depends on who they're dealing with, as obviously to how they want to construct their rounds. But this position for Nitro is round winning. This is so round winning. Picks up the frag there on the top of the train. Cold0 able to find it through the smoke there. Very nice, very important to just cleanly take down Nitro after that frag, but it just gets so hard now. Just 2 players for SK, and Liquid can just remain in their hidey spots at the moment, their hidey holes, as they wait for the plant to go down. We've been here before. And last time it didn't go so well for SK.
Yeah, Elite is waiting for it. Is he going to commit to stop the bomb plant though? He's being very careful. There we go. There's a place with close left, which he's unaware of. Cold0 looking for it. Ooh, Elite could be caught with a grenade in his hand. Spots Cold0 just in time, but who's going to get the peek now? Cold, of course. Insta trade from Pimp, and that is the round cleaned up. They can collect the second AWP if they want it, which they probably do. There it is, being dropped to Hiko. So SK's run has come to a close for now. They got the first 3 rounds, they got the last 3 rounds until that one came in the books. 7 rounds in total for SK. Liquid still playing catch up at the moment. But it's a reasonably close game. The one with a huge lead. SK is obviously shrinking at the moment, but I wouldn't say either side is necessarily dominating the game. So let's see what SK have to offer. Cold0 has gone down to the Tech 9 on this occasion, as his toys have been taken away by the Liquid side. He wants them back. 2-man push through Ivy, and Fur will be found and disposed of. Discovered in the trash.
SK now trying to make this work. They've got to get a pick here. Fallen delivers again onto JDM. This must be frustrating being the main AWPer when you're up against SK, up against Fallen repeatedly. We saw Henny suffering the same fate. Another pick off there from Fallen as he elevates himself above everyone else on top of the train. And it looks like the bomb site's gone now. I don't know what it would take from Liquid to bring this round back from this position. 2 versus 4. Pimp has to go wild here. He's got to hit every shot. Misses the first one. I don't know if... I mean, that's the element of surprise gone. That's his small advantage gone. He realizes it. He's not going to try to be flashy. He's just going to get out of there. Hiko able to get an extra bit of damage there. But now he rejoins Pimp to help the save efforts. It's always good making the frags or like showing yourself for that, because it does slow down the Ts, because now they're suddenly a bit scared that you're around every single corner. So it takes them longer to get to your safe position. There's no winning against Fallen sometimes, is there?
Apart from on Dust 2.
And train if you're TSM.
Yeah. Yeah. Liquid win 1 of 4, and they get reset immediately. So SK, I mean 10-5 on the cards. The force buy coming out from Liquid. Hiko going back to the Nova once again. Nova, no armor. It worked out once, but he was exploited by the flashbang on the second occasion. And now comes the third. Fallen, as you said, Dan, I think you were correct. Elige charging through the smoke. But Fallen's down there with an AWP, makes it look easy.
Finally, JDM can actually do something. It must feel nice. It's got to feel nice. However, Nitro's just going to be there chilling with the Geiger counter. The good old Geiger counter. Predictable, reliable. Oh! Taco going to take that nade in the face. So this should be pretty easy to close out from this position. Taco's going to be able to find out that the bomb site's relatively open. Although it does seem like they are still leaving A as an option, but it's got to be B in this situation. Hiko could cause a lot of problems, although as soon as that smoke goes away, his position just sucks, and that's when Fallen will start to push, of course. And this range is not the best for the Nova. It's not horrendous, though, demonstrating exactly why the long barrel is so good on the shotgun, James. Those mid-ranges tend to work out a little bit.
Yeah, you've been learning there. Very good.
There you go, yeah, and learning stuff about shotguns. Great. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Last round of the first half. SK looking pretty good now after 2 devastating maps, really. We shall see whether the 10-round dream can be real for them, as both orcs will be coming in for both Fallen and Cold Zero. And this picking, the slower style, the pick style, has worked out quite well for them. If we recall their game against TSM were very aggressive, actually, to find their edges, to find their 16-5, or whatever the hell it was. I think it was 16-5 in the end. Ooh, aggression, speaking of. Liquid are going to go for it, and they will get 1 frag at least, but...
They're getting bleached, Dan.
It is a sad story.
They are getting bleached.
Story
all the dirt in the sheets getting bleached.
To kids at the campfire late at night.
Or bleaching sheets.
No. Why are you talking about bleaching sheets?
So they got bleached like dirt on sheets.
Oh right, that's creative, I suppose. Oh, bit of a formality here, just finishing off the last players. There's no way Liquid are going to bring this one home. JDM, the rare sight of him having a rifle in his hands.
Must be a mistake. There must be some mistake.
There must be a mistake indeed. 10-5. Back to normality perhaps for SK. A team that's very good on train. Finally they are able to express that skill against Liquid. And Liquid are a much more known quantity to them than the likes of TSM. So maybe that had some part to play, some small part to play.
5 rounds for Liquid. SK mounted a recovery on Dust 2. Can Liquid do the same on their T side of train? Pimp, 2 flashes and a smoke. Everybody else with Kevlar. Fallen's the utility man. Oh, so is Taco actually. Forward CT side. 5-7 and a HE. Taco expecting a rush perhaps and wanting to wreck these falls, but Fallen and Cold have it all under control. 5 headshots. And that might be an example of why Virtus Pro are leaning towards more utility on their pistol rounds these days.
I feel like, is that the first pistol round that SK won? It almost feels like it maybe is. They've won very few pistol rounds tonight. In the formats we've seen of them, I feel like that might be the first or second or something. Anyways, back in with the Leagues are Liquids, looking for those one-shots. Oh, that was delicious. That was amazing.
Delicious. Even Peacemaker respects that one. FNX, again, let's see. Jumping MP9. I'm telling you, man. It's got a weirdly... It's not accurate jumping, but it's more accurate than any other SMG at jumping range. It's more accurate than the Mac 10 as well. Double dink comes in, but to no avail. 1 HP is enough for FNX to shoot you in the face. In the jaw, cousin.
Okay, did we get a tactical from Liquid? I think.
Oh, no, TeamSpeak crash.
TeamSpeak crash, yeah.
Well, they could use
that. They could use that as a tactical, James, an extended tactical, perhaps. I know their tricks. I know the dirty tricks. Oh, okay, they're ready again. Never mind. Never mind.
Back in the day, I need to pause my TeamSpeaker's crash. So, what are we gonna do, guys? What is our strategy? Let's talk tactics.
That phone's not that cool, man. It's not like the the rotary phones. Those are cool.
Yeah,
they make that awesome sound when you.
But it's the color.
You dial a number with the rotary phones.
It's got such a nice color.
Yeah, that's great. The monochrome is fantastic, isn't it? Why do they do this, James? Okay, I can understand fading out the map, but maybe they should not fade out the player models and the guns and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's the time I have to look at my shiny skins.
They spent thousands of dollars on this.
Yeah.
Please,
yeah.
please, Valve.
I funded the Valve Christmas party, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
With my Steam purchases.
Oh, there we go. That is red as you like.
It's gorgeous. It's as red as a slapped ass.
Deep red. The kind of red Marilyn Monroe would wear. Okay, we've got the SMG still running in here for SK, and you can see why. They're just running at them, James. I love this. This is like gun game.
Gun game. I missed that.
But there's no upgrade. there's no upgrade for them.
I miss all the stuff that can't. I miss all the stuff that can't be used for copyright reasons. Mario sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only played gun game in Source because I didn't like Source. I had the best gun game server. It was literally the best gun game server. But we're back on the buy down. 8-round lead for SK. JDM on the AWP, Cold Zero on the AWP. Just the one AWP. We've seen 4. For now, we'll see 2. Look at the aggression from SK. They are taking this fight to Liquid, as has been done to them. The no-scope from JDM. He's waiting now. The bomb, he needs to collect it. Oh, close. He has not rescued the bomb, however. But he has rescued Cold Zero from living and taken him to the dead.
That is so smart. That JDM realizes that this is all a bit of a... It's all a bit of a smoke screen. That one of the parts of the plan there was to bait that peek to get those continuation frags from Liquid to peek into the AWP, and JDM knew the AWP was there. That's brilliant. Oh, I thought we'd have a very awkward situation there, but it was not quite so awkward in the end. So we're going to see whether or not Liquid can close this round down. They've got the bomb plant down in the A bomb site. It's a pretty damn nice bomb site for you to have both plant on. Probably one of the best in the game, if you want, like as far as your success rate goes. There's just too many positions where the CTs have to peek very deep, and it's very easy for you to outmaneuver them as the Ts. However, Ferb does find himself a quick one. Liquid don't have to peek just yet, though. Pimp's in a bit of an open position. And there goes the fast pass. Oh! Fer!
They've won the round, Dan! Everyone's dead!
That's amazing from Fer. That shot was godlike.
Man, that was serious stuff. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. At 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
That is crazy business. Liquid can still buy, though.
At least we're well past the watershed. I think that's good.
Liquid can still buy, but they will be lacking in utility to go 5 AKs. Nitro's taking one for the team. Tech9 so we can buy full utility for his side. Otherwise, it was AK armor and nothing else whatsoever. Fast plays being seeked by Liquid. That one will slow Nitro down. Rest of his team not far behind him, but they are stuck around a choke point right now. We have another wall of smokes coming in. Fur will get taken down through the smoke, but Elysian Pimp are lost. SK backing up somewhat. They want Liquid to take the fight to them. through smokes. JDM putting in massive work with the AK here. A rare sight, that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, it's going to be quite difficult for them against Taco here. I think Taco's got a great position here. He's nailed down a 1 versus 1 against Hiko, though, so it will be quite difficult. Oh, and Hiko's going to win it as well. I mean, Taco's been amazing in those positions of late, but yes, Hiko is pretty godlike himself. I have to say, if that round where Fur hit that insane deagle shot, where he just barely got the deagle out in time just to get off 1 shot to win the round, if I got hit by that, I would be raging. I would be raging. That's the goal 1 round. That's the GG in that round. Except if that happens. Amazing. Well, we have deep play from SK in the yard. They're looking for the fights early on. A very aggressive play. I wonder if they'll try to trade into... Yes, they will. They will try to trade into teammate. And they are successful in the trade, but they're left in a 4 versus 4. Is that ideal? On train, it's not as bad as some other maps. Going down 4 versus 4 against the T's. As you pretty much just sit in A with most of your players anyway. But it feels as though SK are kind of afraid of this B play. Defending everyone to B. And typically when you're down to 4 players as the CTs, you don't do this unless you have a pretty strong read. Typically you just keep 1 player playing fairly passively, playing for the delay in the B bomb site, so you can have 3 on A. And Liquid are ready to go for a play into the A bomb site. Now you can see SK are pulling a player back, but I think SK are in a lot of trouble actually if Liquid execute this correctly. I love that sound of the Geiger counter, just it's awesome.
Would you like some Polonium 210 then?
Then
you could Geiger counter all day. Only for a few days though. He goes in a crossfire, he's trying to bait. Trying to pull distraction away while his team advance, trying to identify, find out information. Fallen's going to deliver anyway. Nice wide peek coming in. Trying to bait the shot from Fallen. Fallen goes down as well. Great play by Hiko. Bomb planted, 2 versus 2. 8 rounds behind SK. Very dangerous on the retake. Oh, is Taco going for the hero defuse? He is, but he's got no kit. Down he goes. Fur has a kit. Nitro rotating around. Bomb. Oh, he's going to spot his head. Will he go for the hero defuse himself? Nitro running through the flames, and it's not to be on this occasion. SK move to 15. That is a reset economy for Liquid. They're going to have around $3,000 per person. Times are hard.
They are really hard at the moment. SK looking like they're going to close this one down pretty soon, and there's not much that Liquid might be able to do to stop it. And the funny thing as well is that Liquid I feel like Liquid have been playing pretty well on this train. If I didn't see the score, I probably wouldn't feel like it's anywhere near as bad as this. Because there's a lot of rounds where Liquid have done a lot. They've managed to get into good positions, post plants, and so on. SK just been rocking them in all the clutch situations as well. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, does he realize? Oh my god, Cole's going back. Oh! He does it, James. He gets in there. But he doesn't have a long barrel. He's useless at that range. He's
got a short barrel. He's maimed JDM quite a bit. But 2 deagle shots, easy for Nitro.
Oh,
another
Nitro.
one. What is that? He has no idea where Taco is, though. Taco has 2 players to find and 1 shot before they realize where he is. And it's not the B player. Oh, timing. Andy's been spotted now, so things just continues to get awkward. Bomb's being planted. Does he realize it's not on A? He does. Can he get himself a fast 1 versus 1? JDM on the high ground. Not going to show. Doesn't need to. Making the right plays here.
He's got the Molotov as well. And there's no smoke for Taco.
Ooh.
He's going to go for it. This is going to be awesome. Can he do it? JDM has to run for the hills. Oh, you just can't get to him. This is so tense. This is so hard to play.
He's got no kit. The round's already over.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Nitro, man, those deegs for days.
Yeah. Did he just shoot him? I think he. Oh, maybe it was the bomb actually. The bomb did damage. I thought he hit him. I was like, what?
Deegs for days. That was just fantastic. I think Nitro should get a little award there for that one.
What kind of award?
I think it'd be made out of woods.
Yeah.
Because I like, it's natural. I like natural materials. Not to say that metal's not natural. Anyway, moving forwards with the CZ, with the just amalgam of pistols. We'll have to see if SK can somehow shock the Liquid side. I feel as though it's unlikely, James, to say the least. I think it's going to be tough. I think it will be very difficult indeed.
SK quite spread out. So many little corners to check, though. It's a pain. It's maybe a slow round. Looking to execute into B, or at least throw nades in there. Fallen, punished for going for the push. Push towards Ivy as well, which I think Hiko might be checking for. Not sure if he spotted coldzera. Meanwhile, the push comes in towards B. Investigative push. The bomb is in tow as well. Taco playing on the site itself. And he's going to be checked for. Lovely stuff. Attention to detail by JDM. So the anti-eco, so far so good. Hiko's getting flanked, but will he check it? Yes, he will. But he won't survive. coldzera with an M4. AK rather. Will die.
Splats, not anymore. Liquid, they claw. They try to claw their way back in. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom. He's not done. That is just awesome.
Makes it look easy.
That is awesome. Yeah, he makes the deagle look very good there. He makes it look much better than it is. The deagle is actually very rewarding. One of the most rewarding guns in the game, because you do have to. I mean, it's pretty accurate. You just have to be completely spot on. You have to be completely on. And the gun has to be completely cooled down to get like really accurate shots at those ranges. Very satisfying. That's why you see players like Nico and Simple having such high success rates with it, because the level of overall accuracy is just unbelievable. Is the end nigh for SK? SK for Liquid. Should be able to pull this round out of the bag at the very least. And we will see just a very slow anti-eco approach. Have they discovered where the scout is just yet? Because that is, somewhat of a factor. The scout is annoying in a round like this. Here we go. Nades in. I think Taco's going to die a very quick death, James.
Spotted, or has he been? Well, he has now. Down he goes. 2 plays have been lost for Liquid, though. And they've moved away from the high ground above the bomb site, where coldzera is posting up with a CZ. JDM's looking for the angle, and he'll find it. So now things should be a formality. But really, I think we've learned today that you can never count SK out in any situation. If they decide to go for a retake, then you just got to wait and see. You have to bear witness. They've done some crazy things today. And they make me look forward to the next major. Nitro over 180 will get the job done. So what's the buy of SK in this run? 1 up or 2?
Uno.
Just a 1 up on Fallen. Limited utility for the Brazilian side. 4 players in the A bomb site. Taco deep towards B. Again, relatively standard setup here from CT side. Although the players around main, not so standard. SK choose aggression. What will be the play of Pimp and Eco? They've got time on their side. They could just wait for the utility to disappear for SK and then slowly go for investigation. Though Cold is deep towards Ivy as well. And Liquid surely can't protect all these areas. They'll be stretched pretty thin, as are the CTs, but maybe that's the game they're playing.
Well, it's time. It's time to get the nades in. It's time to go. It's time to put it all on the line. A bit of silence before the chaos, before the madness. We can try to appreciate it. Ooh, they're going to go through alley, which is quite cool actually, because again the smokes block off vision from T main somewhat, so it's hard for the CTs to initially detect this, and they fake it into B. Then they're going to move out through alley with the bomb. It's very elaborate here from Liquid, but they've managed to take a kill into B. But you can see that SK are not buying it just yet. Fallen's going to drop Elise there, knock him out of place. Back to the bench for him as Cole spots a real push there with the bomb as well. The bomb is lost. SK are looking good to close this round down, to close this map down. It's just Hiko and JDM left, and they got 15 seconds to claim the bomb. They're dead, James, and that's going to be that. SK, they win a map. They win a map against Liquid. A train, no less. 16-9.
Yeah, that was